stand before it, alone and
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We are going to continue our adventure figuring out where Citlali's disciple is who get taken. But Daniel is here. He's going to be here for a little bit, and then he's got to go get ready for some work he's got to do today. So we are going to, after a while, I'm going to be soloing this. But I got Daniel here for now, so I'm going to take full advantage of that for as long as I can.
Hooray! Thanks for making it sound like I...
No, chat, he legit has important stuff to do today later. He's got actual just work, so it's okay.
Did you find something?
Found traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston
We
trail suddenly
found
stops.
more
Can't
lines.
make anything of these footprints either.
Oh, by the way, so was it shown? Is it official yet? The animations for Sparkle and HI3?
Evaporated into thin air,
I saw a
right?
leak.
No, he wasn't
They
alone.
just
He had
dropped
those Fatui with him.
the information or the drip marketing, I think. For
Oh,
her.
I saw her animations on Instagram.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing: is that technically, if I'm not mistaken, Honkai Impact 3 actually allows content creators to post the beta footage, but only a couple of content creators. So one of the people I tend to follow, or I think I was following, I don't know if I'm following them currently. They probably did post the information. Also, that's great. Wow.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Black Ops. What do the numbers mean, Ether?
I see numbers on the bottom right of the screen. What do they mean?
I don't know, but I think it's some kind of government identification code. What are we loading into? What the hell?
We're loading into another cutscene. Oh,
where's the Night Kingdom?
So what I'm hearing is that they just opened a portal into the Night Kingdom.
Oh boy.
Oh no, this is the fight with the capybara.
Oh fuck.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Well, that's reassuring.
Thanks, bud.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your
maybe you should have started by making it so it's not dangerous in the environment.
However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron.
Wait, this is the guy we're looking for?
Yeah.
The Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui.
This design is so
I'm afraid you've been brought here.
I mean, it's like a false. It's the edgelord excessiveness.
Yeah. I feel like Wanderer does a better job at that. It's a better design.
Those traces to lure you.
I mean, it's also not helped by the fact that he's basically he looks like Moza.
Yeah.
Like, most feasible way for slightly longer after Moza did, I don't think we'd care as much, but because Moza's.
Moza is an actually good design though.
It's also kind of Genshin has the problem of being overly done with some of its designs despite the setting. And it's gotten worse over the years. They used to have pretty subtle designs that looked just nice in how little there was to it. And now they've just kind of gone over the edge, especially with Natlan stuff.
Yeah, Natlan feels like they broke out of a bunch of the we'll keep it simple kind of thing. Because they went overly I think up to Sumeru was all pretty self-contained, but then after especially Fontaine, they went more wild.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
So I got into the Night Kingdom. You can just go in and out of the Night Kingdom. Got it.
I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
Bro, we're here right now, dumbass. Just talk to me now.
Well, I think he's meaning to talk
I know,
to
but still.
Motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
We just tell about Wika, and she's like, "Hi, Death."
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid.
What does
dragging
Citlali
into this
immediately knows that he did something, and she's just like, "Kid, get back here! I'm not done with you yet." Oh, that's a great start to the stream. We've already been kidnapped and cohered.
Yep, only the first 5.5 minutes.
Here.
Oh, we fell asleep in front of Paimon.
Hooray! We passed out. Hey, you're finally awake.
Seriously, how has no one replaced that guy with just a Paimon model in a meme? Actually, Daniel, can you go see if there's Genshin mods for Skyrim? I'm assuming there are some.
Why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
God, the S's. I saw more people complaining about it.
He froze for a moment and then just
They're
collapsed
probably
in
gonna
the air.
ask her to redo the.
It's not her. Apparently, it's
Kind of
everybody in
Vandals
this patch
leftover
has an S
remnants
problem.
From the Night Kingdom?
Oh, so I was
Do you
right.
have
It
any
is
itches
probably
or pain
something with
anywhere?
the entire recording thing.
Don't
Yeah, the
worry.
recording's just fucked.
We can take a short break.
But the problem is they can't go back and do
Sorry,
it because
I
they
know
can't
I
get
asked
anyone
for
into
your
the
help.
booth.
But had I
That
known you were
is what
feeling
you
So it
Boy.
makes me feel like this is a
I would've
rough
taken you on this trip
recording
with
that they
me.
kind of just got fast, and then they were intending to fix it later or in post, and they just ran out of time. See, this is why the Hoyo, like, I saw people online thinking that Hoyo should pressure the pressure the voice recording studio to like fix this. I saw other people arguing that Hoyo should just make their own voice recording studio, but then people are like, well, the problem is voice acting is like intermittent work. Like, it's, you have a contract and you come in when they like ask you to. It's not like a standard job. Like, you only come in when you are like hired for this role. It's like, when does Paimon's VA, do her stuff or do their stuff? Sorry, like they only do it when like they're asked to. They're not constantly going to Hoyoverse and doing
Seasoned
stuff for
traveler
different
must
roles.
know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit.
Like, it's an issue.
If you need anything from me, just say the word. In
I
any
think a
case,
lot of the
let's take a
issue-
bit more time to rest now.
I think a lot of the issue stems from how voice acting work is applied in the first place.
Yeah. Just
Need to be more careful next time.
like Hoyo just needs to honestly just pressure the voice recording companies to go, look, for this game, just let us record and don't do the AI crap with this
All
game.
right, let's get ready.
Or
I
that could
followed my
backfire and then
phlogiston
they
trail
lose the
earlier to a
entire
stronghold guarded
studio.
by soldiers. I have a feeling
They get
that
paid a lot of
Aurora
money,
is
though.
Probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by.
Yeah,
Well, let's head over right away.
but I don't think any company particularly likes
Yeah.
being told, do this.
Well, they use the Farina. They use Farina's VA as her voice recording studio. They could just shove everyone over there, like, because I know that
I mean-
Farina's
Well,
VA
I
is like actually gives a shit.
Now, here's the question,
Like,
though.
she's
Does
not a
that-
Shrub Studio.
Does that
Like the
studio
wind in the clouds.
work
We either
for
move as
other
one or not
games
at all.
too, though?
Yeah, but they could move
But
over.
if you want to make it up to me, then just be
I
sure
mean,
to
it's
fight
not
extra
like
hard
this
when
is
the time
exactly the
comes.
kind of logic that I'm trying to argue against. Is that it's not as simple as, oh, we just shunt everybody over, because it's not just Genshin that they have to make their livelihoods on.
Yeah, it's just a problem.
Yeah, I'm agreeing on that, and that's why I'm also saying that this is not an easily solvable problem. You need
No,
to.
the problem is the AI crap has to be dealt with,
No,
like where they don't
well,
want
I
to do
mean-
AI.
I mean, yes, but the main problem is that the entire system of how we get voice actors is not
Look over there.
there's not a way
I
to
think she
easily
sees
just
someone in
say,
the middle of the camp.
"Hey, we are."
That's
what's
Auroron.
the word?
So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
You can't. This game is rated T, I think. Is it T or E10? I think it's T, right? Because of the alcohol references.
Probably, but also since when did that
You
stop
ready?
excessive violence from
Let's
being
go
in a
kick their
T-rated
butts.
game?
That's true. Halo
On my
5.
count. 3, 2, 1.
That one really sounded like her March voice.
Still trying to resist?
3, 2, 1.
Idea who you're up against.
Watch this awesome move.
Dude, I wish they would like reference their other shit. It'd be so much fun.
Shine down.
Well, I mean, now that Citlali's actually, you know, that's a good point. Now that Citlali's in the game, you think that they're gonna start referencing Citlali for March?
Potentially. Like, I'm sure they'll have like a throwaway line about like, check out this awesome moves. Just say, why are you saying that? That's stupid.
Well, I don't really expect it to happen for Citlali, but I expect March
You know, they're
to
saying
start
something for
getting more
March.
Granny.
Yeah.
I expect more granny jokes coming out of March.
Yeah, I can expect stuff from them doing stuff with March. I think March has talked every single patch.
Adventure time.
I'm not actually sure about that one. I think that there's been a couple patches she's missed, but primarily, yeah, she's...
There's still more? What the fuck? Really?
I mean, it did seem like they had a lot of leads, so I guess this makes sense. It's not even like these are the more difficult ones, so we'll be fine.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Inazuma shines eternal.
Well, that was a waste of an
Hold on.
ult.
That's okay.
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eatsley, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Gramps! Not old,
Congratulations, you're old now!
Well, I mean, isn't it like canonical that Traveler's like ancient from like another multiverse thing?
Gramps. Is that not right?
Who the fuck
You're
knows?
Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
Traveler's like, dude, come on.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like
There's
that.
a joke out
There
that
are
I
a
wanted to
lot
say
of
about
people who
age,
look about the same age
but...
as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
It's like a Gen Alpha, like, 15-year-old calling every single person that's older than 20 a boomer.
Oh, wait.
You know, maybe that's the
child,
joke
is he?
all around.
I would not be surprised.
Like an adult, but are actually only 8 or 9 years old?
This!
Oh man, she's calling out.
She's calling out the stupid anime trope.
Oh, your words.
I mean, it's like the Trailblazer, right? Because, like, the Trailblazer, like, in that one quest, like, when Knife and asked us, we're like, I'm an infant.
Find a pair of tweezers.
Also, I saw that apparently, you know the blue-haired, or, like, one of the first people we met in Wuthering Waves, the,
You
like,
can just say yes or no.
the girl with the, what was her
Of
name?
course, I'm not a child. It's just
Doorkeeper.
Granny always taught me
No,
to show
in the patch we
what
actually
words
played.
do. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively,
Looking at the
I basically
characters,
see
give me a
everyone
minute.
above a
Yang
certain
Yang?
age as an
Yeah,
elder I should
I
look
think
up
it's
to.
Yang Yang.
Exactly.
Yeah, apparently Yang Yang in one of the languages. I don't know if it's JP or CN, but like apparently they also voice female Trailblazer. So I saw someone made a meme of like Yang Yang being like really nice and like helpful, and then it switched to Stell in either JP or CN going
Wary of
cheep
bees
cheep
prowling
cheep to the
around,
birds on the ship.
scammers looking for their
You
next
really gotta
victim,
have
and
these long
strange
tangents
people
when
who
people
appear out of
aren't
nowhere.
talking.
Sorry.
So you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
This really,
You won't always
All
be
around
able to
really
rely
does
on
sound
other
like the
people coming to your
stereotypical
rescue, you know.
anime
Just
dude
lucky
that
we
lives
got
by
here when we
himself and then
did.
gets scolded
Or
at
we
by
might
his
be
mom
launching another
eventually.
search and
Yeah.
rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Jesus, she's intense. Is that building, is that supposed to be there in the back left next to the rock, that big, like, mountain in the back, like, way in back? Because it looks like an unfinished, like, texture.
I'm sorry.
It does
Granny.
look
Be more
mountain
careful next
shaped,
time.
but I
Next
It looks
time?
awkward there.
Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this?
I'm
Not a
going to
chance.
break your knees so you can't move ever again.
Why?
didn't
Why
hurt
didn't I
you,
break his
did they?
legs? Professor Farnsworth, Futurama.
No, he just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay. Now answer me
Oh
honestly.
boy, they made you take an art
Were
class.
you the one who helped
Oh,
the
God.
captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes,
So why
But
did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you? Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it?
ooh,
Did you really believe
Damn.
everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we
That was a
find
rough
the
one.
mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind.
So Citlali's probably gonna be a
Didn't
4-star,
slap
right?
Your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she
I
doesn't know what's
mean,
happening.
I would hope
Even
so.
if
What do you think she's
but
4 or
fantasy
5? I
will
think she's a
soon manifest
4-star.
into reality.
I'm betting
There is
she's
still
5.
no need to preemptively
I don't know why
panic.
she would be a 5-star.
Have
That's
you
weird.
forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I mean, when was the last time we got a 4-star?
Ugh, forget it.
Like Kachina?
Yeah, I think so,
You
yeah.
can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence.
Actually, who's even the second banner character for this
Let's
patch?
clean this place up and get
I
back
think
to
it's
the
a
city.
repeat.
Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and
Just Google Genshin
seriously
5.1
reflect
banner.
on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good.
Everything,
Should
you
I
little
bring some
brat.
homegrown
Oh.
vegetables as well?
Well, in phase 1, it's
Your
Shilonen and
vegetables?
Chiori. Phase 2, it's
Yes.
Nahida and
I grow
Hutao.
a lot of
They're doing
fresh
Hutao
produce
again?
in
Is
my
that her, like,
garden.
4th banner?
I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the
Jesus.
selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the
Oh,
Pyro
God damn it,
Archon,
can you...
the first thing
I
you
see
should
Discord
do is...
lighting up a bunch.
Recite
I
the
think
three
you can...
warnings.
I think this... My mic's picking up my parents playing music through the loud-ass speakers through the ground... or through the ground of the house.
Through the vibrations?
No! You
Yes.
should
I
emphasize
keep
that
telling
you are
them
not
that
in
it's too
cahoots
loud
with
and
the
they don't
Fatui.
believe me.
Audio can do
How
that.
exactly did the master?
There's
I
actually-
know!
I love that. Yeah, because there actually are like straight up special headphones that like do vibrations, so you can listen to music underwater.
Right.
I hate this. Anyway, I love that line of, how did the masters raise these people? Which is exactly the kind of logic people use these days for the whole, how did you get raised, you little shit? Kind of idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was that thing about the Yang Yang?
Her VA in one of the languages also voices Stell in one of them.
Okay.
Where's the... Oh, it's up top. Wait, why am I...
Why are you climbing? Just use Kachina.
Oh god, the lag.
Nice.
Oh, yay! Okay, let's.
I got the lag. Oh, Kachina's dead.
Oh yeah, didn't she die to something random?
Yeah, because I don't have her at very high health. So I gotta get her up anyway.
Into the wind.
I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Wait, how do you revive her again? Do I have to go to a statue of the 7?
Man, you could have just given her food. You have excess amounts of food here.
Yeah, let me give her some more food real quick so she doesn't die immediately while I try to traverse the landscape.
There, she is now healthy.
Shut up.
Well,
I was
that's
expecting
going on
it
the
to
Clips
keep-
channel.
That's going on the clips. God damn it.
Don't you need to TP to the next area too, or are you trying to get that?
Next, I'm trying to get this stuff going.
Hmm. Oh, there you go.
I just feel like I'm gonna have to come back here at some point, so I just wanted to grab this.
Well, that's not incorrect, I guess. How is the movement in this field exactly?
Feels pretty good, honestly. I can't really complain too much.
Hmm.
Like, it doesn't do as many jumps as I would like, but it's not bad. It's just I wish I could jump more, you know?
You just wish this was a bird instead of a lizard.
I wish I
that's
was
doing-
Spider-Man. But no, that's
Spider-Man even jumps in the air,
swing.
so-
He swings.
I mean, sure,
You are back to the
but
speaker's chamber.
by all realism,
So Auroron came to the
Hmm.
captain's rescue.
who the heck is this
He promised
person?
to help him in exchange for
Yeehaw!
safety.
I'm Discount Boot Hill.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically,
yes, you need to stay here and not run away anymore,
We can
kid.
release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood.
Rip,
Thank
kid, you're
you very
being
much.
abandoned.
Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Grant.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh boy,
We counting on
scratch
you.
My back, I scratch
we get a
yours.
name.
It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news.
Dude,
Bye for now.
she's like, you go do your own thing.
Problems.
Yeah.
You'll be
We've gotta find
fine,
you a place to
probably,
stay for
kid.
the night.
She's so much
Okay.
shorter than him. This new grandson of mine is way too polite.
I'm going to edgily look at you real quick.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What?
I'm going to leave.
What?
Oh.
That captain?
Shut up, Paimon!
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming.
Well, we're behind boxes,
Saw
so it's
him in the
probably
Night
fine.
Kingdom?
Yeah, we're taking the snake strategy. We're behind a box so no one can see or hear us, no matter what we're doing. We could be talking to anything on a comms, like a super loud walkie-talkie, and no one will hear it because we're behind a box.
He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was
Aye.
happening. All that stuff about protecting Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, by the way, while I was waiting for the JP stuff to chat, we downloaded the JP voice acting in case there's a problem
Paimon will
with
support your
where there's
choice no matter
scenes where
what,
there's
so if
someone
you
who's
wanna go,
silent.
we can go together.
And while we did that, I got a car wash for my car.
Whole day before the meeting,
And donuts.
So we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
I tell you, it was nice to get a car wash because my car has not been washed in weeks.
Anyway, it is 1:30, so I need to leave as well. Time passes for everybody, including me.
Goodbye, Daniel. We'll be seeing you all later tonight.
Yes, I'll be seeing you all in therapy.
Thank you. And there he goes, chat. There goes the man himself. So Daniel. The agreed upon location. I'm still doing the hit X instead of or hit circle instead of X because they just made so I can swap the controls over so that they're actually like any other game where circle means undo. The heck? Okay. Nah, while I'm here, I might as well like go revive Kachina again because I'm an idiot. But yeah, chat, I saw apparently there were like an absolute crapload of Pokemon leaks because apparently Game Freak got hacked. Look, hackers, like, I look. One, I don't get it by hacking, but like, you know, if you're going to hack some like a company, please don't put people's like social security numbers and stuff out in the world. People really don't want that. No one wants to look at that. Like, I apparently saw that the person they hacked, his like name is Googleable and you can find him online, and I'm just like,
Weird.
can you not, please?
Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
Like, come on. If you're like, don't release people's personal information in a hack. Just release the other shit. Honestly, in a perfect world, don't hack it all. But Paimon.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
To the Lord,
I'm
maybe.
terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well,
Yes.
I could.
Let's get straight to the point. It's too open right here. He's looking around for anyone who's nearby. Yep, that makes sense.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you.
Oh, good.
A child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan.
Damn it.
In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natland, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
Good job, Paimon. Good job.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan.
Right, I gotta clean up
to be frank,
my desk later
it's
with
an
the wife.
exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along? The details of which she has chosen to keep...
Hey, chat, we're gonna get wanted by the police in a nation. Again!
A way to keep Natlan intact.
Swear to God.
Even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say.
She does not seem naive,
Natlan
but still.
cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, that is justification.
The evidence for all this. Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know.
Fair point. Fair point. Thank you, Paimon.
Wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
Ah, crap. Not the Gnosis again. Oh, wait.
You to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged, and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis.
What's the new way? Give me
immediately
information.
reach an
Let me reasonably talk it out with you. Just tell me what the fuck's going on, my guy. Someone's coming.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared.
Where's he?
Something's rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Let's go, Citlali for the win. She punched him in the face. Or in the chest.
Citlali, when did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Damn.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui?
Dude, she's seriously calling him
Really?
out. Holy crap.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
You guys see, like, what?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Citlali! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
There's no place to discipline a child. Possibly.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
It's up to the most crucial moment. If Ron's so here, we can start on the rest from him. The general in his labyrinth.
Time to go.
Right here.
Something's happening.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it!
That text does not match the voice.
Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
I'm not gonna help you out, dude.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy.
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us.
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening
God, she
to me?
really is just angry March. I love it.
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
Why is the audio
All I
balance
can
suddenly
say is
fucked?
I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron, where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but
Night
isn't he
Kingdom.
right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
What the hell? A projection.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
Yeah, he doesn't tell us anything about his goals. It's true.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
Yeah.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time.
Alright. Oh boy. Here we go.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Paimon can do the honors, yeah.
How did this become Paimon'sville? Citlali looks quite down on herself. All right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that?
God damn it, her
So
ego.
you can just sit back and enjoy, Citlali. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to...
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
I have a lot of more.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Nice. Alright. Nice, a tip about Mora after we're talking about Mora. Food and fruit juice. Well, should I... Oh god, she's getting drunk off wine. Oh god.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting
Oh wow,
images
she
of
is
each other.
really wasted.
Are they
Oh my
twins?
god, she's wasted. Yeah, she is Oh wow, she is drunk.
Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Do you think she's drunk?
Be surprised if she wasn't? Yeah, no,
There
she is.
you go, miss. Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends.
She's,
Not to mention
she's
one
so
couple who
unconscious.
made for themselves recently.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Oh
Of
man.
course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Katrina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Oof.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
Oh
All
man.
right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
She churns a few more glasses. Jesus Christ. So I don't know if she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem in her head. No, that's drunk. That's drunk.
Citlali!
She is just wasted.
Who's that? You got some gall
She's
calling
talking to the
me by my
bucket.
first
To the,
name.
she's talking to the mug.
Ooh. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Citlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next.
Oh my god.
You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
Oh
I
man.
mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Citlali, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
Me?
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good
God
teacher.
damn, she's
You tell
wasted.
'em.
Oh my god.
That's more like it. About dang time someone
We
showed
gotta
me
walk
some
her home,
respect.
chat. We gotta walk her back to her place or get her a
Granny's
cab.
hard worker, all right.
She can't drive her own Saurian tonight, chat. She's gotta. We gotta get someone who can drive her on a Saurian. Like, we can't. And she's out.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, chat. We
Behind
can't
this
let her get
pitch
her own
black curtain,
Saurian later.
A chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
Ah, yes. Meditation after getting absolutely fucking wasted.
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
Oh, she's wide awake now.
Traveler? Paimon?
Is that drink green in there? Ooh.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just...
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
God.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
We're just agreeing that we're not talking about.
Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely you know the feeling too?
Actually?
We just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah.
Alright, Citlali. Listen carefully. Describe the events that took place during his rescue. She just remembers sensitively through spelling you to temporarily hear her thoughts.
This is so... You heard my...
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
So that, happens to you a lot.
Oh my fucking god.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Oh man. She got really, really drunk. She got absolutely friggin' plastered. Holy crap. I did it again. What? Ah, there we go.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
Oh,
It was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't?
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Citlali is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
Imon's correct.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just...
She's got a lot
pretend I
of
never
self-esteem
said
issues.
anything.
Oof.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete.
Hmm?
The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Can I just kill him?
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed. and Auroron escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have...
Yeah, let's get him back.
You don't look so good, Citlali. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we?
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep.
Alright. Good night.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we just need to talk to her.
Sleep.
Sacrifice not offered. We're on the... Is there a thing up here I need to smack so I can climb up here easily? No.
Outside. I would still have to sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me quickly swap my party, because I feel like I'm about to get into a fight. So I'm going to swap Kachina out real quick so I don't screw myself over again. Alright, where's my bow user? Where are you?
Time to begin work.
Shush. Leave the inn. Eat sleep.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move.
The Archon's got a plan.
I heard
The Archon's got a
many
plan.
areas have been attacked by the Abyss. including the Masters of the Night Wind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's Chamber. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Thank you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
Bye.
She left in a hurry. Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium.
Oh boy. What's going on here? Who's getting attacked and what's going on? The question is it going to be in-game or cutscene? In-game. Ah, you four.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared. Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole star Outlander thing? Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills. Alright, but can we get a quick rundown?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Night Wind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
All at once?
And the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go
That's a
help
good
the
point.
Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
Yeah, that does sound important.
Nowhere. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time we're finished. That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe...
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
I forget. I
It'll
skipped
be
that line.
fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon.
Hey, it's the Archon.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
Yep, makes sense.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
We met the captain.
What?
She's like, wait, you did what? What did you do? Oh,
So
what the
he thinks
hell?
My plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function. But there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret.
Absolutely. You got it.
I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now, it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Damn, she picks up on that shit quick.
Not even a little! We would never— Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Not at all.
You scared, Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
I have faced so many monsters and even a couple of Archons that I don't give a shit anymore, Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
Ah, she likes being seen as more human. No, I'm gonna just deny that.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great. Sounds
Yeah, I don't know
like
who
we
tried to
just
join my
waited a
world,
little
but
longer.
not today. Are the current texts beginning the real disaster?
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
Transformation to all your warriors.
I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened,
Yeah, but if the Pyro
that's
Archon
just the way it is.
falls, that is a massive, massive blow to morale. Like, that's worse than, like, just Napoleon getting shot or something. She's a god.
Anyway, even if we respond to these
We need the
threats
other
in
Archons here.
time,
Where's Zhong Li to just
it's not a
drop a
permanent
meteor on their
solution in the long
asses?
run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlement. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Milani.
You worry about me. Okay. Go to the Children of Echoes. Okay. Like, how are we supposed to get out of this? What is the plan here?
Quick, over here, to safety!
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
We've all made it out. God damn it. Should have swapped it. They're here.
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
Nope, there's enough stuff going on that it's fine. There they are.
Stay safe. We've got this.
Oh, give me all three of them.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Right here. Catch an epic wave. Ha. Oh, right here. Clear the area.
Yeah. Water jet.
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Woohoo! Amazing. Check this out. Best of luck. Right here. Drilling down.
Got him.
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
You did it.
By the way, where's Citlali? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
That makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Yeah, she sounds tired. Good job voice acting.
The wind knows me.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed some.
Hey, good job, Kachina. Good job. We just happened to be together. This proves camping the wild was a great idea, so we were able to respond so fast. So even though Crest was uncomfortable, it was worth it. Situation's not
You
looking
mean the
good.
situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
Soon the final two heroes are
That
going to
just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
Right, because our plan is to risk it. We don't even know if the Sixers will reunite in time.
We talked to Malika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
The information is not what was the we want to save now.
This is all super confusing.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Marika said her with how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction. Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
You have to follow my orders.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. All right. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Oh, you betcha!
Yeah.
Time flies and comes saying life theaters and everything.
Marika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
No.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them.
I mean, that is interesting. Usually they ask for Mora or something. Like, I don't expect the Fatui to be so just honest.
Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Oh my god, that's a lot of Fatui.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really...
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
How does that guy not see her? That guy is one blind bastard. It's like must keep looking for.
Eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's Sunday today, and I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to turn off my alarms for tomorrow. Goodbye.
Now.
Go. Oh my gosh, the wind trace music. It's the fucking wind trace music. They always use that when they're sneaking around. I love it.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
You people are blind.
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
Syria underneath the platform. Whoa, first person view. Yeah.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move.
Go.
That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance.
I don't think she waited long enough.
I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Oh? Mysterious sphere.
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stinks!
Who's the stink bomb?
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska?
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea. Alright, time to move. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with
You two
me.
had to snipe it. Never
Not
mind
my
your
own
siblings.
sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism.
Dragon relic.
The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you?
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret.
Why did she do anything? Okay.
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natland familiar with the secret source.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natland. I should take Koichi home now.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers, then...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yummy snacks!
Of course, Palma got motivated by food. That's all she does. Bid farewell to them. Okay.
Follow the wind.
Got it.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no...
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
Oh my god, you two.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon...
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
See you later.
Too. Take care.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything.
Just one step away from the answer. Seriously, what is his plan? Footsteps. Citlali.
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Awesome! Just give us your orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain.
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself.
Great.
Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable, and this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Auroron. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Smart.
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That's amazing, Citlali. Let's take a look right away.
Hey, chat, one
Once
sec. I
we
gotta
get
use
to
the
bottom
bathroom.
of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
Yeah, chat, I'll be right back. I actually have to use the bathroom. Sorry. All right, chat. I'm back. Feel better now?
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop
I
the
do feel much
ceremony
better.
all those years ago. And now, I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. I don't scare that easy. Still, if I back away from this and something happens to Auroron, I would never forgive myself. I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good, I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
You... fine, you can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your
Nice.
professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some... unwanted spying. You heard it here first. Are you ready?
Yep. Oop. Hey, look. Vegetables.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future.
Dude, those things are already fucking huge. Jesus.
And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Shit.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
Oh boy.
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord,
Ah, you were so close, man.
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
Whoa.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
Oh?
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh? Now where are we? We're back at the arena. Oh. This is before the attack, isn't it?
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. What is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes
These are
out
just
on top?
screenshots from their fight. In the last version.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
Basically, you didn't try to come after me, so why the fuck would I even bother? Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you didn't attack me, so why was I gonna attack you? You're not a threat.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. so I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
God, he's a perceptive bastard.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange? Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Citlali, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub. And the Wyub are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined.
Huh.
Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my...
Interesting. They can call each other out on their shit. Huh.
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem. By reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
What? Is there anything more useful we can get out of that, or no? Oh.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
You okay?
Of course.
Hmm.
I'm so mad at him.
Oh my god, she's so pissed.
After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Thanks,
Is that
Paimon.
supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me. Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines?
One sec, chat.
What does that even mean?
Getting some late
Something
lunch.
like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's unbelievable power. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in that land will be affected. Oh, this is big.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving that land? Oh, we've got to tell Moika about this right away.
Yes, she needs to know about this. Now.
Act 3 complete. Here we go into probably what's the last act for the day. Beyond the Smoke and Mirrors. Wait, what did it say? Tell Moika about the captain's intentions.
Traveler, Paimon Citlali. Perfect. Located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroron's memories and discovered something huge! Oh, all with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of using a Gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do—
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Citlali to break Auroron's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Citlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my—
Nice cut.
As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
You lost your power. You shouldn't be the one to face the
I agree
captain.
with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them.
Not a bad idea.
Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it. Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Understood. Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
Yep. Act 4, the rainbow destined to burn. Here we go. Main quest time. Party swap time.
Another chance to learn.
Oops.
Right here. Let's go, Twirly! Spin to win! Let's go, Twirly!
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Set up. Second Shane, you gotta go.
As per our contract.
I should probably just build her up just so I have like a thing I can do.
Hey, don't get too close. Kanichi's handling things.
Oh, what the? Okay, random chest.
You'll get frostbite. Frozen descent.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
For Rex Locus!
Can't run!
Access denied.
Looks like I went too far.
No touching.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Shine down. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
As one with wind and cloud.
All hail.
You're not going anywhere.
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
I don't know how that happened, chat. That was very annoying.
What do you think, Shilonin? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I mean, quick work of digging a tunnel.
I can see the inside.
Don't shout, brother.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
I won't hold you back. Much.
What are these parties?
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Malika. Looks super cool.
Yeah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
I see through you.
Hold the line.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
I'm going in! Why do they never miss?
Can't run.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Went too far.
Nice. That was fantastic. I'm gonna heal again.
Allow me.
I'm good.
This spell is orders from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Oh. Just chat, I'm getting some Wetzel's pretzels delivered to my house.
These
Love
wheels are
Wetzel's.
relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Whoops. I did not mean to do that. No, that's not it. Okay. I guess that did it. Now the game's taking pity on me.
Shine down. One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Illusion shattered.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Now you shall perish.
Clouds high, the birds call, wind strike.
Rest and rebuild.
Shine down.
Covenant of the Deep.
That work?
Time to go.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, there they are.
This must be it.
There they are.
Quiet.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
Crap, crap,
We
crap.
need to turn it off.
I won't let you do this.
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
Uh-oh.
Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now.
Huh?
Something's wrong.
Damn.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
Oh?
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
Ooh. Paimon?
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
His voice is completely different. Is someone inhabiting Auroran's body?
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
What's going on here, man? What are we doing? We're going into his head?
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh?
Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Aurora, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe? Ask for anything you want. We've got plenty of ingredients.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy. You could travel all over.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Brother, welcome to the ultimate question.
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny. It's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
God, she's got an ego.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born.
That's good.
Just close your eyes and wait for death.
Oh, crap, Conrad.
It was you. The thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Trying to manipulate him. Vika's trying to wake him.
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
There's a scene floating around.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me.
Oh my god, there was a third attempt on Trump. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, how the hell? What?
No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
It's an ancient name. Holy shit.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer,
Interesting.
You will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
Alright, let's go!
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
What is just as I thought? The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result.
I noticed, chat, I noticed Traveler was doing that too. They were also crouching in pain. So that's interesting.
And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain a mystery to me.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage.
Descender and the dragon.
To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. the Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord.
Angels.
In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our device.
Oh, shit.
Citlali's.
This is... Oh, wow. That's why they're floating around here. Holy sh... Okay, that's some Citlali lore. Oh my god.
Citlali's around here. A Citlali also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Citlali's. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. Just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why?
Are you so pessimistic?
Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland. We're all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Moika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today.
She makes a good point.
Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect?
Good point.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
A fist bump.
All right,
Please.
we should let everyone else know about the plan.
Okay, I thought he was about to just like fucking betray us, just go for the Gnosis. Like what happened to Venti.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
Chat, I'm getting a little tired. So after this, I'm gonna wrap it up for now.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the one you wish to know about. I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
She was about to say something, but she's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get a nail dropped on me.
She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss. You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Tevat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the Abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might take too long. Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? You come to me with many questions.
Very interesting, chat. Very, very interesting. There's a lot of lore implications there. Oh, shit. I'm just walking up the barrier. If this were Wuthering, I'd get Primogems for that. Hello. I want to talk to you.
The captain says a group of us need to stay behind to guard the source mechanism. It's extremely important. Of course, you're free to come and go as you please.
You don't talk.
Time to go.
Into the speaker's chamber. Okay. I think we're almost done here. Let me see how long we've got. We've been going for about 3 hours. Let me see what more we've got. One sec, chat. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to look up the Archon quest. I'm not going to watch anything, but I'm going to go look up the Archon quest. Let's see. Archon quest 5.1. I don't need reactions. I just need the whole thing. Okay. We don't have very much left. This should be good. I'll keep going. Dude, where's that Uber driver?
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this...
No! Please don't join my war.
Feels like she's dreaming.
Feel better about her
This
chances.
may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. Actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate. And, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for—
You've met him already?
Yeah, and he only pops up once a goddamn year.
Yeah,
the bastard.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body.
Wait, so he's just a skeleton?
My
What?
appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome.
Dude, you fought well. Just take it, man.
Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages.
Fair.
My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
Yeah, I still have several hours to go. Okay.
We will unleash a great power that can
Okay.
be used
Yeah,
to
after
thwart
this
the
chat,
Abyss.
we're done. I just checked on like someone's no commentary stream, and it took them like 6 hours to get through. Both of it were about
Renova is a god whose
4
existence
hours, so like
predates
it's too
any
long.
Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Nova.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
He definitely has a crap load of respect for her.
You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more
Yeah, this one is like 346 out of
Alright, well, let's head back.
616. We've got a long time to go. Okay. Leave the chamber. Yeah, chat, we're just gonna stop here for today. Like, this has been 3 hours. I'm a little bit tired. And we definitely want to continue this later. So, we will be back later tonight with our games. So, come back at 9 o'clock Pacific for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Come back tonight for that. Should be fun. More button mashing. Yeah, y'all have a good day. We'll see you later.